Have you heard?
The TV ads ran in prime time slots during the Super Bowl, the Oscars, and Grey Cup.
What if we told you there's a place where it's all happening?
What if I told you that ad campaign, it cost $32 million over 10 months last year? I found out that detail by doing a Freedom of Information request because the government wouldn't tell me the amount. CBC News had already done an earlier request and found that the first part of the campaign, it cost another $8 million. Mostly it was spent in 2023, bringing the total of the whole campaign to $40 million.
It's outrageous to waste $40 million on what is essentially a puff piece, an ad campaign to advertise themselves and, pat themselves on the back. And
the ads ran as talk was heating up about a potential early election.
This is an abuse of taxpayer money. Clearly, it's a pre-election attempt to soften voters.
But the finance minister defends the ads and the cost.
I'm never going to apologize for promoting Ontario to all Ontarians.
The Auditor General has in the past criticized ad campaigns by the PC government. She found record overall spending in the last fiscal year of more than $100 million. That figure doesn't include the last months of this campaign. And she had another concern.
It really was just fostering a positive view of the governing party.
That used to be against the advertising rules, first brought in by the Liberals in 2004. But in 2015, another Liberal government loosened those rules. When Doug Ford first came to power, he had made an election promise to reverse the changes, but never has. Speaking on a podcast last fall, Ford's campaign manager talked about the impact of government ads, with more spending possible compared to ads by a political party.
That's a water gun. In terms of advertising dollars, the fire hose is what governments can do.
He also said this at a time when those It's Happening Here ads continued to run.
I don't think you would see the Ontario PC party where it is in the polls if it wasn't out telling its own story in a positive way using government advertising.
Spending on this ad campaign finished less than 2 months before Ford called a snap election, winning his third straight majority. Lorenda, Reddekopp, CBC News, Toronto.